Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, girls, you look so pretty. Grand Rising, happy Thanksgiving. Got an assembly line here going. Girls are helping me make my breadcrumbs. Ava's taking the Ava's taking all the edges off the bread. Zara's cutting them up, and Mom is getting ready for her potato salad. Right, Mother? Are you gonna talk everybody through your potato salad? Because people have been asking for years for your potato salad recipe.
For years now.
She's camera shy. The girls so wonderfully made the breadcrumbs. They've been sitting here drying out. I'm gonna season them though and toast them in the oven a little bit. But right now, Zara is helping me by shredding the cheese. We have some Tillamook cheddar cheese, some extra sharp cheddar cheese, and some Colby Monterey Jack cheese. Nothing too fancy with the mac and cheese this year. All right, y'all, so I'm going to boil my macaroni noodles. This is the brand of macaroni noodles that I like to use. This is my favorite brand. I mean, I will use other brands, but this brand is my favorite. They have like little ridges in the noodles, and to me, it just, so you can tell in the picture, I don't know, it just picks up the cheese. It just makes a difference in my personal opinion, but I'm sure any macaroni noodle will do. And I'm actually going to boil it in some chicken stock to give the noodles some flavor. So let me go ahead and get these on. Okay, it started boiling, and now I just dumped the whole box in. Now I'm gonna boil these until they're al dente, and according to the box, that is for 7 minutes. All right, so I drained it, and now the pan is still hot. I put the noodles back in there. I put a little black pepper in there. Now I'm gonna I have a stick of Kerrygold butter. I'm putting in here. I cut it up in pieces here. Now I'm gonna add the cheese that Zara shredded for me. She shredded half of each block, but I might need more, but we'll see. I'm just gonna start with this. So I've added all the butter, all the cheese that Zara shredded, and I have a few slices of Havarti cheese that I'm gonna just rip up. I added a little dollop of mustard, and I'm gonna add some sour cream. Then I'm gonna taste it before I add my eggs, and then it'll be ready to be baked tomorrow. Let's doctor it up a little bit more. And we do a couple of dollops of daisy in here as well. I'm going to mix this up really well and then taste it again. I added salt to it because it needed salt. I added salt, maybe add like a touch of garlic. We'll see. And then of course I'm gonna add cheese on top of it. Now it's tasting delicious, y'all. I mean, I've added onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, paprika, and a little bit more half and half, just until it's the consistency that I like. I tasted it, it tastes amazing. So now I have two eggs that I've beaten. I'm gonna add it in. Remember, taste it before you add the egg, because once you add this egg, you cannot taste it anymore because it has raw egg in it. And then I'll put some cheese on top, and then we're gonna be good to go. Here we have it all done. We like to sprinkle a little bit of paprika on top, just to give it a little bit of color. So that's what the red is on top. It's gonna look beautiful with the white and yellow cheese. So I'm going to wrap this in foil. I'm gonna let it cool, and then it'll go in the fridge for tonight, and then tomorrow all we have to do is bake it. I'll take it out and let it sit for a little bit to get room temperature. Then I will put it in the oven to bake for like 30 minutes, 350, and it's gonna be time to eat. Mom's making her potato salad. She had diced up her potatoes, and she uses Hellmann's mayonnaise, lots of relish, fresh green olives. What else, Mother? Celery. Mom, are you not gonna talk? Celery, and she just keeps mixing it all up, and then she'll taste a little bit, and then she'll just add, she puts yellow mustard in it, and it is good. So that'll be ready for tomorrow. Pound cake time. I got my little baker, Zara. So she sifted the flour, the cake flour. I just use cake flour, 3 cups of sugar, 3 sticks of Kerrygold butter. And now we're gonna mix this until it's creamy. Okay, we're doing 1 egg at a time. All of my stuff has been out for a couple hours so that they're room temperature. That's really important for a good pound cake. That I've learned over the years is room temperature eggs, room temperature butter, and room temperature heavy cream, which I set out as well. Okay, go ahead, crack your next egg.
We're gonna crack my next egg.
Zara likes to record on her phone. He's right here. Yep. That's good. No shells. All right, no shells. Okay. Good job. Good one.
I'm good at this.
You are. Go ahead, throw it away and then you can wipe your hands. Okay, put a little bit of flour in. We're gonna alternate between the flour and the heavy cream. We're gonna start with flour and end with flour. So we just put about 1/3 of the flour in and mix that up well, and then we'll pour half the milk in, or heavy cream. Okay, we put everything in. We put 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract in, so it's gonna be real vanilla-y. Oh, it's gonna be so good, girl. You did a good job. Here's the bump pan that we're using. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna need some extra butter, though. I should have let some other butter sit out to soften so that I can wipe this really well. All right, y'all. I made it work. I made it do what it do with them scraps of butter, girl, because ain't nobody had time to wait for this butter to soften. So I'm gonna pour it in there. I might have a little bit extra, and if I do, I'll have to put it in a small little loaf pan or something, but let me go ahead and pour this in. We put it in a cold oven. This oven is not hot on. I do not preheat my oven. 325 degrees. We'll check it in about an hour. All right, y'all, my pound cake is done. My mom's oven is very different than mine, so it started to burn on me, but it's finally done. It looks really good. This took about 1 hour and 15 minutes on 325. This one was done in an hour. This was the extra batter that I had left over, so we'll have 2 little mini cakes. So, yep, I am all done. So tomorrow on Thanksgiving Day, I'll just have to do the candy yams and my sausage dressing because I just running out of steam now. All right, y'all, the last thing I'm gonna do tonight is my breadcrumbs. There's a little olive oil all over here, sage and black pepper, and now I'm gonna put it in the oven, 350 degrees. Just watch it really closely because they will burn up. We're just drying these out to make breadcrumbs, and this is just regular white bread.
The next day.
Grand Rising, happy Thanksgiving. I didn't get much sleep last night, which is why I look a little sleepy, but it's time to get to work. It's about 9:29. My mom's getting ready to get the turkey ready. Okay, she doesn't want to be on camera. Okay, Mom, I'm just okay. We brined. She did a dry brine on the turkey. Mom, do you want to share what you brined the turkey with?
Salt and sugar.
Just salt and sugar, that's it. Okay. Now she's getting ready to put it in the back. Mom, I'm not showing you.
Off.
And she rinsed it off. All right, I just diced onions, 1 whole onion and a bunch of celery. Now I'm going to saute these in some butter. All right, I got a stick of butter here. Kerrygold. Usually Kerrygold makes this seasoned butter. It has like, I can't remember. It's either rosemary, garlic butter, or something. I usually use, but I'm at my mom's. She doesn't have any, so I'm just using what we got. I have a stick of butter here. I'm going to saute all of this. See, I'm making 2 separate pans, one with chicken sausage, one with pork sausage for my dressing, which is why I have so much onions and celery. I will split it amongst both pans. Now I'm going to season my onion and celery with the star of the show, which is some sage, black pepper. I have some fresh ground like cracked pepper that I can use as well. Poultry seasoning. I don't know about rosemary. We'll see. I usually don't put rosemary in it. And that's it. The butter has salt in it. So, I mean, this stick of butter just looks delicious. Kerrygold is just so good, girl. Anyway, so let me go ahead and brown. The turkey is in the oven right now. We got the thermometer here, monitoring the temperature. It's gonna take about 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're gonna start checking it, you know, really paying attention to the thermometer. So, time check right now, it's 10:15. All right, so I got this on about medium heat. My mom's flames are really high. Like her oven cooks really fast, her stovetop cooks really fast. Anyway, have it on medium heat. I'm just gonna cook this until the onions are translucent and the celery no longer has a crunch. I don't like for it to be crunchy in the dressing because my dressing is soft. Definitely a Southern style, and it doesn't like form a square. Like when you scoop it or spoon it in your plate, it's soft. It's gonna like crumble a little bit. So that's why we don't want this celery to be crunchy. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook this baby nice and slow, and I'm going to go ahead and start my sausage and my chicken sausage. All right, y'all, so these cook down beautifully. It smells so good. Got the chicken sausage, I got the sage sausage. We like a lot of sage sausage, so I use the whole pack of the sage sausage, and I used half of the Delia chicken sausage for the chicken one. So now I'm gonna use 2 cornbreads and half of the breadcrumbs for the chicken sausage. You need a really deep bowl. I usually have this huge blue bowl that I use at home, but I'm not at home, so this is the deepest bowl that my mom has. So I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing it up. So I'm going to cube this cornbread. I'm just gonna cube it and then put it in the bowl to mix it up with the chicken stock. Change my mind. I'm gonna use this big stock pot to mix it all up. Duh. All right, so I cubed my bread up, my cornbread up, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this in. All right, so I like to put everything in layers. So I did one cornbread, a little bit of the breadcrumbs, a little bit of the sausage, a little bit of the onions and celery. And now I'm gonna add some chicken stock. I also added sage and black pepper. I'm gonna add some chicken stock and stir this up. All right, this is done. I tasted it, it tastes delicious. I added a little garlic powder to it. Just lots of poultry seasoning, sage and black pepper. I don't add any salt to it because again, the butter has salt in it and I don't know, I just don't feel like it needs salt. This is the consistency that I like. A couple spats of butter at the bottom of the pan. So this is the, you hear that? This is the consistency that we want it to be. This is ready to go. This is kind of thick. Well, not really. It's not thick enough. So I take 30 to 45 minutes. Just watch it until it gets nice and brown. You cook it on cover 350 degrees. Now I'm gonna make the sausage one. All right, y'all. So here's the sausage. I put a little bit too much chicken stock in here, but it's all good. We'll just cook it a little bit longer. If it's too wet, I mean, this is pretty wet. So now everybody's gonna have some sausage in it. I'm gonna lay a few squares of butter at the bottom of my casserole dish here, and then pour this baby in. All right, she is ready to go in the oven. I know it doesn't look appetizing, but y'all, I'm telling you, it's so good. So I'm going to put these in right after the turkey, and then we'll put the mac and cheese in, and we'll be eating at 2 o'clock today. Sis, do you want to share your vegan sweet potato souffle?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna actually have the recipe up on my blog, ashleymaureen.com. But actually, this is just one sweet potato, and I used a little bit of cinnamon, sugar, brown sugar. I used my pea half and half milk, and I did use 1 egg because even though I'm vegan-ish. A little more on the vegan, less on the ish.
Okay, sis, that was really corny, but okay. And you put a little, those little black flecks are the 2 or 3 pecans you put in there.
Yes, I chopped up a few pecans and I put in there. I did not put the secret ingredient in,
which is
Grand Marnier.
Oh, okay.
But that is in y'all's sweet potato souffle over there.
Right,
so
right.
other than that, I do have.
Did you put vanilla extract in it?
I did. I put a vanilla extract.
Nutmeg?
Put nutmeg. I put lemon extract in it. Cinnamon, and a little bit of just a pinch of allspice.
Okay. Wow. Looking forward to trying it.
Yeah.
What else are you going to be making that's vegan?
I'm making my famous mac and cheese.
You mean infamous vegan mac and cheese. Do you guys remember?
Flashback.
Would you like to try some?
Sure. Just one noodle is good.
One noodle is good.
Cheers.
I could use a little more sugar, right? Just a little bit more sugar. All right, not a problem. It's time for correction. Put a little more salt in there. Right? Okay. It's good, right? It is.
Okay.
Right? Woo!
End of flashback.
So did you change it up at all this year, sis?
Yeah,
or
I
is
did. I did change it up a little bit.
You did? Okay.
And this year I'm actually baking it, and I'm not going to be doing
okay.
stovetop.
All right.
So I will show you how I've been making my cheese sauce to go in the gluten-free mac and cheese.
Okay. So my mom had some leftover sweet potato filling, so she decided to make a little sweet potato souffle. We call it sweet potato souffle. You guys may call it, I know a lot of people on Instagram are calling it sweet potato casserole, but it's just
Not it.
like sweet potatoes, the same mix from her sweet potato pies, with this pecan sugar glaze on top that my mom whipped up. It's just butter, brown sugar, and pecans on top, and we'll bake this in the oven.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Oh, girls, you look so pretty. Oh my gosh, I remember when I first started doing these vlogs, they were so little, and now look at them, and they're little
I was like,
matching Thanksgiving outfits. I bought these from Sam's Club.
I was like here,
a couple
and
months
then
ago.
I was like up there.
That's how short you were?
You're like right here, and I was like right here.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so cute. Can I give me a twirl? Ooh, pretty girls. Cute. Yes, we are a family that loves sweet potatoes. I'm making candy yams. I'm gonna go ahead and peel these. We're not making a whole lot because we have a sweet potato souffle, we have a sweet potato pie, and we're making candy yams. So let me go ahead and start peeling them. All right, so I rinsed my sweet potatoes. They look beautiful, don't they? Off. I'm patting them dry. I'm gonna put them in this pot here because I'm gonna do mine stovetop. So I use stovetop kisses recipe. I will leave a link for her recipe in the description box. Just if you search on YouTube stovetop kisses candy yams, you'll see it. It's really good. So I'm layering them in the pan here. I put like a half a cup of sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, some salt, nutmeg, cinnamon, and now I'm putting the second half in, and then I'll do the same thing. If y'all could smell this right now, baby. So I ended up putting cinnamon, vanilla, nutmeg, salt, and just kept layering it. Now I'm gonna put it on the stove. I wanna share with everybody your vegan menu. Let me get my coffee for this. Hold on 1 second.
So because of you.
Because of me?
Yeah, you made me get a tofurkey.
I just encouraged her to get a tofurkey.
I wanted to order a vegan ham from the vegan butcher shop, but I didn't order it in time, so I'm stuck with a tofurkey. I'm not a tofu kind of a person, so what I did to season it my way is I put a little bit of brown sugar on it, and I put a little bit of thyme and rosemary and sage on it, and then I'm going to put half of this gravy here, half the gravy on it, and I'm going to cover it and cook it for an hour and 20. Now this is
an hour and 20. It's not gonna be ready by the time we eat.
Oh well. This is what the pack came with.
And what is this?
And this is my stovetop stuffing. Okay, it's a little bit stiffer because I like a stiffer stovetop stuffing.
Okay.
But it's actually quite tasty. Would you like to try some?
Okay.
Yeah,
Just a little bit nervous. I'm scarred from last year. Wish me luck, y'all. My sister isn't really known to be a chef. Usually she sets the table and gets ice water and everything together. It's a lot, sis. This is a lot here. I don't really need that much. Let's see.
What do you mean? What do you?
Oh my god.
What? Wait, Giovanna.
I'm sorry, sis. I couldn't even swallow it.
What do you mean?
What is wrong with that? What did you cook in that? What did you cook that in?
Water.
Water?
I put water in it.
Water? So I basically just ate soggy bread.
No, I put
Water?
I put water and I put a little bit of
There's still on my
chicken
tongue.
stock on
Still
it.
on my.
I put a little bit of chicken
It's still on
stock
my tongue.
because I'm vegan, so I did use chicken stock, but and then
Oh
I
my
put a pinch
gosh,
of
is
sugar
that
in
disgusting.
it and some pepper and
Did you
seasoning
taste that?
thyme. I did taste it. It's not bad. It's not too bad. Let's see.
It's not too bad. A vegan will look you dead in your eye and tell you, oh, it tastes delicious, and it's no shade to all my vegan people. I know there are some really great vegan cooks out there. So I even follow some vegan channels that look delicious, but that right there, that ain't it. Mom, can you try Ashley's?
Oh my gosh, come on.
Here, take it, take it. You don't eat her food, Mom. Is that nice?
What's that crunching in it?
I couldn't eat
Why
it.
did you eat it?
I did, Mom. It's still on my tongue. It's not good.
What is that that's crunchy?
I don't.
The eggshell?
An eggshell? Sis, you put an egg in there?
No.
Mom said there's something crunchy. She just... The bread is crunchy.
Why would you give it that on camera?
It's so nasty. I'm gonna have Pop try it. Pop, try it. What do you mean no? Just try it. It's just stovetop stuffing. Let me get a fork. Go ahead.
It's a lot.
Are you gonna try it or no? Zara wanted to try it. She never wants to try anything, but come on.
It smells bad.
It smells bad, I
Can
know.
I take the whole thing?
Yes, try it. It doesn't smell very good.
Yeah, it smells like barf.
Sorry.
You don't want to try it?
Try it.
Okay, Pop, here you go. This is Ashley's stuffing. It's a fresh fork. My dad's a real germaphobe.
People such big pieces.
This is just a little bit. It's Ashley's stovetop stuffing.
And it's made with?
It's made, I don't know what she made it with, chicken stock and water.
Did you put olive oil in it?
Yeah, I put olive oil in there.
Tastes like olive oil.
Don't eat it.
You need more time and more, what's the other?
Pop.
I want to
Pop, you spit it out. Pop, spit it out. Sis, I'm not, listen, you need to fix that. Okay? No, that ain't it. You gotta go back to the drawing board on that one. And it's not just me. My dad said, burnt oil, Pop?
It's full of burnt oil.
Burnt oil.
You should use butter.
Yeah. Y'all, my dressing and my macaroni and cheese is done. And so now I'm just gonna cut the oven off and let it sit in here until it's time for us to eat. You want me to? How did you doctor it up? Because I think you put olive oil in there and it burned, I think. Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, what I did was I used a different chicken stock. I used this one. So it tastes a little bit better now.
okay.
And I added some more sage to it, some more pepper. And I added my own oregano.
Oregano?
Yeah, I did a little twist.
Oregano
and I added
in
oregano
stuffing.
to it.
Okay. So it's Italian-like.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't say there was this, but it's just it doesn't taste good though. So
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Okay.
And you know what? And whenever somebody says it doesn't taste okay, what you can do is just take your sugar. And what you do is you take a little pinch of sugar and
This
just,
isn't a dessert though.
okay?
Adding sugar is the answer?
That's it.
All right, sis, we're gonna go back to the drawing board on this.
That's it.
Oh, my dressing looks beautiful. You see how it's crispy on the edges? So, but it's still soft. Show yours, sis? Show yours?
Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with it. I doctored it up.
Okay. This is my mom them's with it. It's crispy on the edges, still soft. This is with the chicken, and then this is my sister's concoction. We all tasted it. It's not very good. The mac and cheese popping, so we're gonna put foil on this until we get ready to eat. Ashley insists in having Ava taste it. That wine is out because we poured some in with the turkey. Let's see. Ava wasn't even in here to hear our reaction. She was on her iPad. And Ava eats everything. So that'll tell you. Sorry, sis. Mom is carving the turkey. She doesn't let anybody else do it. She carves it with this knife where'd you get the knife from, Mom? Because I know, they ask every year. It's a Cuisinart electric,
Like Best Buy or something.
Every year people ask where she got that knife. Yeah, she carved it. And she learned from Martha Stewart years ago how to carve it perfectly. So we're gonna put it on a platter. Okay, Mama, you wanna share everybody what your tip is for keeping all your sides warm?
Well, I got a tip from Jeff Morrow from the kitchen. And he said to get a large cooler, wrap it with foil, and layer your side dishes in the cooler and they'll keep warm.
So that's what we did. My dad got the cooler up, and as soon as you open it, it's super warm. It's like a warm oven, so you got to keep it closed. But it does work to keep your sides warm while everything else finishes. Took my cake out the pan. Isn't she a beaut? I'm thinking, should I make a little glaze for it? I don't know. Should I? I don't know. My sister just had a revelation, and what is that, sis?
I had an epiphany. I forgot that these from Whole Foods, they're gluten-free stuffing cubes, they were frozen. And so I just put them straight in the pot and I didn't let them thaw.
Yeah, and we could tell I still taste it. And it's been about at least over an hour, and I still taste that on my tongue. So thanks a lot.
Live and you learn, huh?
Never good. Sis is making her cheese sauce.
Yeah, my cheese sauce.
Okay.
It's starting to melt slowly but surely. So what I'm going to be doing is using, of course, BioLife mozzarella and BioLife cheddar.
Okay.
And then this year I'm going to add just a pinch because I did have a grilled cheese the other day with the smoked Gouda. It's very strong.
Is this
putting a
vegan?
It's vegan, of course, honey.
Oh,
Get with
okay.
it, baby.
Get with the
and
baby. Okay.
I also use Ripple half and half. Okay, and then I've also added Earth Balance vegan butter. I'm trying a different vegan butter this year. I'm going to put a pinch of that in there too because it is salted. And of course, you know, I'm going to add just a pinch of sugar.
And guess what, y'all? I'm sorry, I'm not tasting it this time. Totally forgot to make my appetizer, y'all, so I'm gonna make it really quick. I have my crescent rolls and my brie. I'll put something together. I'm just gonna add some strawberry jam here. Now I'm gonna wrap this up and put this in the oven. This, again, is crescent rolls. Such a good little treat. I cannot wait to eat this with some crackers, girl. Okay, it's gonna go in the oven for about, I'll check it after about 12 minutes. Let's see, I just follow the directions on here. It says 375. I think the oven's at 350, so it might have to cook a little longer. My mom's sweet potatoes, we're gonna leave these out, let these get room temperature. So by the time we're done eating and your food is settled, we'll be ready for some pie. Y'all, this cooler is so warm. The dishes are so hot I can't even take them over to the table. So that was a really good tip because it worked well. Go ahead, sis.
So I made my cheese sauce. And what I'm doing is doing a layer of...
It's really late though because we're getting ready to eat.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just doing a little bit because I don't like a lot of cheese. And you know,
You don't, there's no cheese on that. You just want a lot of macaroni with a little bit of cheese.
Oh, I just don't like a lot of cheese. And then what you do is you take this and you put another layer on top.
See Charles's face.
Like this.
Sis, you didn't put a layer in though.
And then I'm gonna just pour some more cheese sauce on. Because like I said, I don't like a lot.
That glass picture.
Okay. And so on and so on.
Okay, let me know when you're done because we'll be here all day. All right, y'all, it's time to eat. This is Ashley's candied yams. Or not candied yams, sweet potato souffle. My mom's sweet potato souffle. She just put a few marshmallows on top. The mac and cheese. Ashley's dressing.
And pecans.
Potato salad. Oh, pecans. The pecan glaze on top. We have the chicken dressing, turkey, sausage dressing. My candied yams look fire. Do they not? Do they not look? Hold on, girl, because it's light. Do they not look fire though? Some brie, beets, cranberry sauce, and the turkey ham. Yummy. And the greens. Can't forget those. Girls are at their little table eating. Forgot to show it on camera. We're all just about done eating, but my sister's still cooking her meal. Sis, what happened?
No, this is actually
happened?
the gravy. I'm just rewarming it up. This is the gravy that came with it.
Yeah.
But here's my feast over here.
We're all done.
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be eating.
You got to work on your time management for next
I
year.
am obviously gonna be eating the beets and greens though. But
Sis, what
that's my mac.
what happened to the macaroni?
What do you mean? What happened to it? That's
Lord have mercy, it's so dry.
No, it's not. And then
Ooh.
here's my tofurkey. My vegan.
Well, it's not
Sweet potato
really
souffle.
vegan because you put egg in it. So, right?
Yeah, but that's the only thing that I eat. That's why I consider myself vegan-ish.
So vegan-ish sweet potato souffle. Got it.
And then my stuffing. There's a couple of frozen pieces in there still, but it's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little
Yeah,
flesh.
it's okay because you're the only one eating it. You forced us to try that crap, and it's still on my tongue.
Okay, do you want to cut up the tofurkey, please? I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Okay. Sis. What's the matter?
That's the
It's your tofurkey.
tofurkey.
It's cut. What is it?
It don't smell right.
No, it doesn't smell right. It doesn't smell good at all.
Yeah, I don't.
You would have been better off roasting some veggies.
Of what they usually put the ingredients
What,
in what
tofu
they
is
made
used
it
as the
from.
stuffing?
No, tofu
Oh,
is
it's
the meat.
tofu.
It's a
Yeah, it's not
tofurkey.
good.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
not a tofu fan.
They don't
and
put the right seasoning in it.
rice?
I don't know
I
what
don't know.
is that. I don't know what that is in there. Maybe rice
should
or
have
something,
pierced
but it
it.
smells really bad.
And it smells the way it tastes.
And you
It
know
tastes
what?
the way it smells, I mean.
Yeah,
You
but
should have pierced it so you could put the seasoning in it.
yeah, I
You gotta get to it. You got about 2
Time.
pounds left.
Yep, you got a whole bunch. We don't waste food around here. So you'll have to eat it.
well enjoy it.
No.
everyone.
I'm good.
No.
I'll pass.
Why don't you get yourself some tofu?
No, I don't want to smell it. It smells horrible.
Hey, look at-
Sis, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Stop slapping people.
What are you doing, sis?
I'm getting a small piece of ham, turkey ham.
That's not vegan.
Well, listen, I haven't had meat since Hector was a pup.
It's one
And I'm gonna
Sis, is it worth it? You might get sick.
Well, yeah, but
This circle.
She was gonna get
Better
It
than
tastes
that.
good, doesn't it?
Look at this circle.
Yeah.
much better than tofurkey.
What is that in there?
I don't know if it's
It looks like
beans
rice.
or rice or
Quinoa.
what.
I don't know if I showed you guys my cake, but it turned out beautiful. It did stick a little bit right there on the inside, but it's so moist. I just cut myself a slice. Of course, we have the sweet potato pies. And my mom made a makeshift banana pudding. She had to use graham crackers because they were all out of vanilla wafers. She was so upset and she had her heart set on banana pudding. So she just improvised with pieces of layers of pieces of graham crackers. So, whew, I'm beat, girl. I'm really tired. My dad did almost all the dishes, but I still am gonna start putting the food up. We start putting them in Ziploc bags and put them in the fridge. We have a lot of food left, so we'll be eating off of it for a couple days. I probably will eat off of it tomorrow, but then I'm gonna go back to keto on Saturday because it's just, I miss not feeling bloated. It's been like a whole week of me just eating, girl, just eating. Okay. And having a couple cocktails. And so, like real cocktails, not like keto cocktails. So yeah, that is it for this year's Thanksgiving vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I pray that you all are safe and you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I know this Thanksgiving is very different for many of us included. I mean, my in-laws didn't come, they didn't want to travel, and I understand. So it's different, but you know what? It's just, we're blessed to be able to see November of 2020. Because there are many, many people who did not make it this far. So that's something to definitely be thankful for. We all have something to be thankful for. So I'm very, very thankful to you guys. Thank you guys, everybody who takes the time to watch me and my family, to like, to comment, to share, to subscribe. You all are a part of my family and I pray for you guys every night. So I really, really appreciate you all. I love you guys. And I will be doing 12 days of Vlogmas this year. I can't commit to a full 30 days of Vlogmas, girl, because that's just like a lot. But I'm gonna do 12 days of Vlogmas, the 12 days leading up to Christmas Day, and I'm excited about that. So you guys will be seeing a video from me every day on this channel. Plus, I'll be uploading regularly to Moms and Money Girls. That's a lot, but I'm gonna definitely do it. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button because it really, really helps my channel out. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.